God's financial plan is mysterious. Come to think of it, remember the woman whose 2 sons were about to be taken to paying a debt the father owed. There was time the dead prophet's widow was going about borrowing vessels from people, but it was the only way she can be free from that borrowing. Why will God start a miracle using men's help? Who will take the glory? After all, without the lender's effort, without the borrowed pots, there will be no place to put the oil. This, though, is not out of unbelief. It is that of awe in God's ways. Remember the scriptures say, "Thou shalt not borrow." That is why we must learn not to follow God by the letter, but by the Spirit. We can't understand God. You see, borrowing is not easy, not at all. Why did the prophet send her on such an errand? I asked myself, what if the woman told the prophet, "It hurts me," or "I am too modest or proud to ask people for things"? She would have remained poor. There was a time Naaman should dip himself into dirty Jordan. Afterward, he can go and swim in other beautiful Babylon rivers. Why couldn't God miraculously provide the pots for that woman to prove that he is able to multiply oil? There are certain things I can now see that God cannot do for you, even though he can. Even when God gives you a miracle, there is still work for you. After the oil multiplied, the woman had to go and advertise the oil. She had to carry her market on her head. She and her son had to hawk oil. Many times, spirituality does not equal financial intelligence. If your financial plan stops at miracles, you are like the woman refusing to sell what is in your hand. What if the woman have such miracle abundance of oil and didn't know how to do business or invest and saw the oil as bread and not as a seed? I believe this must be the undoing of her late husband. God was teaching her how to convert miracles to sustainable blessing. Sometimes pain is the only way out of pain.